This is Kevin from Free-Cigs.com, and we're going to do a little demo on rebuilding a Trident Clone atomizer here, a dripping atomizer. I got some 2mm wick. The first thing I'm going to do is sort of burn it really well to get any of the impurities off of it. Just give it a nice roast. If you've got decent quality Kanthal, if it, silica wick, if it doesn't burn when you torch it. So you want to get it a nice glowing color. Pass it through a couple times. Get all this gunk off of here if there is any. You'll also see you're getting all the little frayed edges off too. But that'll do it. Alright, and I'm going to attempt to make a pretty thick wick here. So I'm going to wrap it over itself a couple of times. Probably 3, maybe 4 times here. Trying to get a thick enough wick so that I can get some good absorption. So there's 1, 2, 3. Measure it up, see if it fits. Looks like it might be good. And I didn't cut the 30 gauge Kanthal, of course, before I did this, so that might be a bit of a struggle here, but I'm going to have my assistant here cut me a little piece. Let's cut it like right there. So go ahead. Take that. I'm also going to burn the Kanthal here. You know what? I'm just going to do that again because it's too hard to work that way. This is not really necessary, but I like to do it. Just a quick pass. Okay. Alright, so one more time, just going to wrap this up. I'm actually going to try to make it a little smaller this time. Going to hopefully get around 1 to 1.2 ohms here. That'll do it. Just want to have your coils nicely spaced, not really touching. Looks pretty good. See that right there? I'm actually going to space them out a little bit, but that's fine. It's really all you're looking for. I'll use a pick here at the end and try to separate them a bit. So
what are you doing?
Attaching it to the negative. Pull that piece down, hold it.
Can I get an overhead view?
You can put your screw on. Tighten that down. In fact, I should have wrapped that around one more time. Okay. Now attaching it to the positive. Tighten that down. Got a little bit of a broken center post here, so just trying to make it work. That looks like it's okay. It is.
Can you show me?
So as you can see, it's attached to the positive and the negative. I could have done a dual coil and done the same thing, wrapping another coil on this side identical to this. This would be your negative, this would be your positive in the middle here.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm just going to, again, the center post is sort of broken, but appears to be fine. Alright, so let's just check the resistance. I think it'll be a little higher than the 1.2 I was going for, because I missed that leg going back to the positive. I had ended it there. So probably closer to 1.3 or so 1.4 ohms. Could have done better, but you know, you get the general idea here of where we're at and how to do this. Okay? Take it back off, just clean it up, cut the leads off. tuck that in so it doesn't touch the outside. Center nut here is going to be a problem, I think. Alright, just check the resistance one more time. Still at 1.4, no shorts. And we'll cut the rest of this extra wick off. Check these coils. Make sure, they're spaced well. Which they appear to be okay. Could have done better, of course, but that'll do the trick. So, yeah, we're pretty much done here. Just gonna put it back on the mod here. Line up our holes here. And we're going to line up the air hole, which just happens to be perfectly when I put it on there. But you want to line up that air hole with the coil. You want the air to pass right over your coil. I don't know if you can see in there, but the coil's right there through the hole. Could be turned a little bit, maybe. That's good. This is your Trident clone, so you can pick your air hole. Pick the diameter of your air hole here, which is very nice, and I'm going to go with this guy right here. That's what it's going to look like. So now we're just going to fill her up and give it a little vape and see how we did. Like I said, I put a pretty big wick in here, so we're really going to saturate it. I don't know, maybe I did about 10 drops there, maybe even more. Let it saturate real nice. That's sort of the idea, at least for me with a dripper. Obviously love to drip, but I don't want to drip constantly. So hopefully that wick will hold a decent amount of juice. And let's check it, see that it's firing. Which it is. Looks good. Put another drop on there. And see how she vapes. I'd say it's pretty good. Not bad for 1.4 ohms. I would have liked to see it closer to 1.2, but yeah, it works well. So hope you learned a couple things. You should be able to do this on your own pretty easily. And if you have any questions, as always, let us know. Thanks.